Out of all the pay-per-views that WWE should not have gotten rid of, Backlash is near the top of the list, considering it made sense that this would be the post-WrestleMania pay-per-view, given the losers of WrestleMania the chance at redemption that they need. 1 year later, this event was replaced with Extreme Rules. It's good that Backlash exists again, but it's in the wrong spot on the pay-per-view calendar.
I've had my Dunkin' Donuts king, can you tell?
Foreshadowing Michael Cole and his JR fat jokes 2 years later.
The All-American American.
Jack Swagger should have kept this gimmick as he was on a roll at the time. So disappointed in what WWE did to him.
I mean, if I had been Swagger at this point, I would have waited to see if Christian had been able to make it back in the ring.
Why? That would just give Christian a chance to recover from the assault.
All the way to the top rope himself! The momentum!
Why did Jack go to the top rope for the Swagger bomb here, but not in any of the future times that he uses it?
From your territory!
Jack wasting his time trash talking instead of, I don't know, trying to win the match?
Punished by the referee. Oh, talk about turning the tables! Swagger!
Funny how in both this match and the rematch at Judgment Day, Christian unfairly beat Jack. First by using the exposed corner at this event, and then by pulling the tights during the pin at the next event. The referee didn't ever question Christian on why the logo was upside down. Guarantee the audience just jizzed in their pants.
Well, I guess now that you have your championship, you somehow think you're better than me.
What? That was honestly the most random accusation I have ever heard. Christian wins a world title, and Edge thinks he believes he is the better one now.
Used to be fun.
Yeah, and then he married Vicky Guerrero. I actually don't know the point of this rematch between Chris Jericho and Ricky Steamboat. Hell, I didn't even agree with that 3-on-1 handicap match at WrestleMania 25 between Chris and the Team of Legends.
Jericho said that Steamboat was stealing the spotlight.
While I didn't agree 100% on that, in some ways Chris had a point. We are in the next generation of wrestlers.
Blowing out somebody else's candle doesn't make yours burn any brighter.
Actually, it does. Their candle would be out and they're in the shadows now, with your candle being the only piece of light.
He's gonna have plenty of spotlight.
So will John Cena later tonight.
Now, Chris Jericho, that is, who was drafted from Raw a couple of weeks ago.
No. Chris was drafted to SmackDown in 2009, not to Raw. Chris has been known to shouting, "Ask him," I know, but I have never heard him shout it as many times as he does here. Seriously, he yelled "ask him" like 30 times or so in this match. It gets annoying eventually.
You have got to be... Oh my goodness!
Superplex from the top rope.
Don't you mean back superplex?
I'm gonna ask you, Michael Cole.
Chris clearly missed that enziguri. The whole time that Ricky was trying to find a way to lock in the figure 4 leg lock, Chris could have done literally anything other than wave his arms around. The code breaker didn't even connect.
Oh, hey. So you're on your way, Santina?
Since Beth was right in front of Santino, why did he go for the pretending to talk to someone on the phone excuse?
That Santina will defend her Miss WrestleMania title anytimes, anywhere.
A crown labeled Miss WrestleMania is now a championship? That's freaking stupid.
Well, we're in the beds. I fake every you-know-what.
Santino managed to sneak sex and orgasms into a PG show.
He should be Mr. Money in the Bank.
Monsieur Money in the Bank. Previously on WWE. You obviously know why.
Punk, a former world champion, intercontinental champion.
The sin here is not Michael listing CM Punk's accomplishments. The sin here is when he mentions world champion, I'm reminded of the fact that he won the world title the first time and nobody gave a shit, which is disrespectful as hell.
For CM Punk. Oh.
Punk landed softly on the corner.
Did you hear the crack of the back?
No.
Kane, this is the point of the match where he will wear down his opponent.
Like he has been doing almost the whole match.
Off a bumper. Oh, no!
Wow, what a devastating shot to the air. It must be in so much pain.
Oh, and another enziguri!
In what universe is that an enziguri? That was clearly a roundhouse kick, you stupid idiot. Jeff Hardy must have said screw it to the face paint for tonight. That sucks.
We saw recently on SmackDown.
Did someone just throw something at Matt? That one sign saying I want Hardy to win. Either he intentionally made that joke or he is actually rooting for both Hardys. It's signs like this that always have me sitting down for days, puzzled in thought.
One of these guys is gonna...
Haha, the referee dropped the microphone.
I've been told that our referee has a microphone in his back pocket.
Were you told that, or did you simply see the microphone get dropped in the ring?
when he delivered that mule kick to his brother.
Mule kick? Foreshadowing the Broken Hardys?
If Matt Hardy had uttered the words, "I quit," this match would have been over.
No shit.
Ego as of now.
There you go.
It's swollen.
Jeff Hardy looking to take.
Jeff slowly ascended the top rope, making it obvious that Matt would push him off.
Matt Hardy's capable of.
Quit, quit, quit.
I think Matt Hardy's been unstable for longer than perhaps we all knew.
You're gonna say that again in 7 years.
Maneuver.
Going for the twist.
The funniest twist of fail I have ever seen. Bonding with your brother.
Jeff, Matt loves you.
Sarcasm.
Our dad's at home sick, Jeff.
How would you know? Michael clearly said that you had cut off all communication with your father the last few months, so how do you know he's homesick?
But I quit. I quit.
Post-match assault. That sign is missing the A in Punjabi.
I believe it's kiss cam time.
The Great Khali's kiss cam.
Hey, look at Ranjan.
As if Ranjan Singh actually wanted to sneak a peek at Santina, sorry.
Go dog, you.
This is honestly one of the most awkward, dumbest things I have ever seen in my life.
I am sick and tired of this!
Yeah, me too.
Are all the women in Punjab so damn ugly?
That's racist. At literally 3 seconds long, this may as well be one of the shortest matches in WWE history. I know there was a previous match I saw over a decade ago that was shorter, I'm not sure, but anyway. A boring segment and a useless 3-second match is something we don't need on a Backlash pay-per-view. So after hearing that Santina was in love with Jim Ross, Khali originally said that they didn't have to kiss. Now that Santina defeated Beth Phoenix, Khali forgets all about it.
We got a wardrobe malfunction.
Skip! Seriously? A 6-man tag team match decides the WWE Championship, yet only Randy Orton and Triple H are eligible to be WWE Champion? That is plain stupid. If you are going to have a 6-man tag match for the WWE title, at least make every competitor eligible to be the champion. Or have Hunter and Randy fight in the ring while the other 4 wrestlers hang outside the ring as lumberjacks.
And he's lucky he didn't cost Batista his career.
How is Randy lucky if Dave's career was not ended? If anything, he'd be lucky if Dave's career was over, then he wouldn't have to worry about him.
He has lost his title to Triple H.
Yeah, there we go.
Pre-match assault. What did Hunter do that caused Randy to be out of the equation for nearly 7 minutes of match time? They are all still fresh, so why was he gone for that long? Also, wasn't Hunter's motive to annihilate Randy? Here he seems like he just wants to destroy Ted and Cody instead.
You know what's interesting about this, JR, is Cody Rhodes
It's just because Cody's the smallest, isn't it? Ew, stop pantsing Cody, Dave.
by Batista.
I think Randy realized that you should never sit down and watch a movie when a match is going on, especially when you have the chance to win the WWE title.
That's the ring. Here comes Orton. Batista a fingertip away.
If you know you're going to be attacked by your opponent before you're able to make the tag, at least crawl as slow as possible instead of reaching your partners and then moving as slow as a snail would, Dave.
Shane again.
Rather than simply pushing Cody a little to the left for the pinfall, Shane decides that rolling Cody completely around in the ring would make a better pinfall advantage.
Playing cheerleader for the moment in the corner.
Cody Rhodes accidentally twerking before it became a famous dance move.
This way!
What do you mean, not this way? Randy manages to RKO Hunter and you say not this way? That is honestly the dumbest thing to say for a fair way of victory, even though the RKO did not get the victory.
This way! Oh, Triple H kicked out!
Ah, the timekeeper failed.
This match continues.
Oh, no!
Did Hunter seriously have to jump in the air from the punt? All he did was kick your head to the right, not activate the spring jumps.
Here is your winner and the new WWE Champion, Randy Orton!
Lillian Garcia forgot to announce Cody and Ted as the winners as well. All she did was acknowledge Randy as the winner. What she should have said was, here are your winners, Cody Rhodes, Ted DiBiase, and the new WWE Champion, Randy Orton. It's as if she believes Cody and Ted didn't exist in this match.
This destroys the McMahon family.
With the exception of Linda.
So does that man.
Well, you never know.
Jeez, Hunter didn't die, you know.
Billy, I certainly didn't expect to see what we saw from Randy Orton.
You didn't expect Randy to punt Hunter? How could you not expect that to happen, considering Randy's been on a rampage for a majority of 2009 with that kick? Where the hell is Edge's pyro?
In this final saga, between Edge and John Cena.
At least until they face each other again. These two wait one full minute before locking up when the match begins. Yes, I know that wrestlers gotta make submissions look like they're affecting their opponents, but from this camera shot it makes it obvious that Edge's arm is nowhere near John's throat in the sleeper hold.
Come across the face of Edge, and here comes Cena.
Edge was already starting to fall before John connected with a shoulder tackle.
Kick right to the head.
That was a kick to the shoulder, not the head.
And that's the bottom step.
Ha, you failed to get the stairs in the ring.
Thus far, but that's just the brute strength.
Try pushing it over the top rope with one of your hands on the outside of the stairs. That'll definitely get them in the ring.
What is Cena gonna do?
Ow, my hands! They're broken! I'm tired. Good night.
This could be the biggest attitude adjustment in history.
Are you kidding me? How can this be the biggest attitude adjustment in history? Did you not see the attitude adjustment John delivered to both Edge and the Big Show at like the previous pay-per-view before this one?
John Cena, attitude adjustment.
John tried to kill the fans. That one random fan that said count faster would be great at CinemaSins 2 expansion.
I can't believe it. How?
Excuse me, gotta take a piss.
He made it to his feet.
Edge damaged the stage setup.
Oh my God!
John somehow survived that, period. Also, we all know that John Cena loves to be in the spotlight, so honestly, I think he should be thanking the Big Show for putting him where he loves to be.
Referee's counting.
Well, he has to.
Michael Cole would be great at CinemaSins 2 expansion. Why Christian and Shad Gaspard are out here, I will never know. This doesn't contribute to any of the storylines, so why are they out here?